What's up again, guys? Yeah, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Dovahkiin, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access. And before we begin, be sure to hit on the subscribe button for more great videos. Okay, though technically a Let's Play, like my other series, of which if you want to check them out, the links are in the description, this one will also be more of a walkthrough that focuses on battle tactics, notable items, and of course, the story. So, as much as I can, I'll skip on unimportant parts and make it more of a quick run instead. Now, all early access games are obviously unpolished experiences, more so for BG3 for being the most ambitious game to date. So, expect a lot of bugs. Which, by the way, since the release just a week ago, October 6, already had 3 hotfix patches. However, what I really want to stress on is graphics. The model animations of the non-cinematic cutscenes, or simply the dialogue scenes, are jerky. But of course, I understand that the game is not yet optimized, and the overall FPS is unstable. But no matter how forgiving you are, the sudden drops just hits you right in the ballsack. Anyway, check out my previous vid, the pilot episode, in regards to my system specs, which is almost in par with the recommended, so it should perform well. However, as I've said, because of the FPS instability, I have to drastically tone down my settings, and so far, the game is running fairly okay. On a side note, my game is running on DX11 mode, which is more stable as per the advice of Larian Studios themselves. Alright, back to the story. As opposed to my speculation in the previous vid, the Nautiloid hasn't crashed yet, and is still sailing through Avernus, the first layer of the Hells. But our mission still stands. Find a way to get out of this hellhole by going to the bridge of the ship, aka the Helm.
This is your end!
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Ugh! My head! What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform. We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, Mind Flayers. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Okay, we're about to enter our first combat. Anyhow, just an FYI, the prequel games had some sort of real-time combat, wherein you have to pause the game to assign your actions. BG3, however, like the Divinity Original Sin series, is fully turn-based, which is certainly more fitting for a D&D game. On a side note, the log panel or whatever it's called shows you what's happening under the hood, skill checks, conditions, etc. Going back, my first tip is to always go for the ambush, by exploiting range or by going into stealth and avoiding their side cones. Then, triggering the fight by launching the first strike. This way, enemies will get the surprised debuff or status, or in D&D terms, condition. If you are surprised, you can't move or take an action on your first turn, and you can't take a reaction until that turn ends. A member of a group can be surprised even if the others are not. My next tip is to use your bonus actions as much as you can, either at the beginning or if they are still available at the end of your turn. By the way, bonus actions are not limited to the bluish icons on your hotbar. Some items such as pots and some skills are available as bonus actions. Another tip is to always take the high ground, specifically on range attacks, because that will give you an advantage, which in D&D means you get to roll twice, then use the higher dice roll as your chance to hit. Alright, so let's begin the fight and apply those tips that I just mentioned. Although it says here that I am surprised, that's not the case. My main is not surprised, only Lysel and the Brain. But on the opposing side, both imps are surprised. And that's why, if you observe the turn order, my main gets the very first turn, because Lysel and the two enemies skipped their turns. Then, after my turn, the Brain, being surprised as well, will skip its turn, which ends the round and starts back with Lysel, whose surprised condition expires.
You prove surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm!
Okay, because my main is a high elf, I'm also proficient with bows. So I'm gonna equip this one. By the way, you can equip both a melee and ranged weapon, and you can swap him on the fly in battle.
I'll lend a hand, won't you, love? There's a rat in the kitchen. 10 red rats. And they're flying and they're clawing.
The mind flayers have already enthralled him. Leave him, or we will share his fate.
Careful! Watch the horns!
Nothing without knowing its purpose.
Another mystery. Can't read the script. Annihilate.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
Alright, so let's push more buttons, shall we?
Machine made them hostile.
We have no time for stragglers.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
We must go. To the helm we must go.
Come on! There's got to be a way to open it! Wait! That can't be. There has to be another way. Please!
It cannot be helped. Come!
Safe if she stays. Safe if we go.
Let's forget Shadowheart for the meantime, cause we're gonna get her later anyway.
Needs a key.
Skvar! How many hosts of these gay infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Could mean anything.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
A reality check, if I may say.
Might fit that chest.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Okay, though I think I still have a couple or so spells left, I'm gonna use my arcane recovering spell, cause we're gonna be in for a showdown.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now!
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
The key here is to ignore Commander Zalk, which I'm not sure if whether he's a demon or a devil. FYI, in D&D, there's a big difference between demons and devils. He's level 8 anyway, and is busy dealing with the Mind Flayer, so just let him duke it out.
We need to get out of here. Now.
Your spine is Split the intruders open! The furnace is ours!
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
It's clear. Hurry, before they strike.
fresh water. There must be a settlement nearby.
Alright, now this is a breathtaking beach. Reminds me of Sai Seal in DOS 1 and Fort Joy in DOS 2. Larian really knows how to make amazing beaches, right? But though this area is named as the Ravaged Beach, he just said it. It's fresh water. So for all we know, it could be a river instead. Anyway, stay tuned in for the next episode. And that is all there is for now. Thanks for watching. Also check out other videos from Sabbath Band Philippines and don't forget to subscribe. See you on my next vid. Peace out, y'all.